All right, all right. It's a big game. It's a big game tonight. And I don't even want to talk about last night. Maybe we can talk about last night. Last night was truly heartbreaking. Truly heartbreaking. But we've got to pivot. We've got to keep moving forward. My voice is a little chopped. My voice is a little chopped. I was screaming a lot yesterday. I called Matthew Stafford a bitch probably over under 10 times. I'd say over 10 and a half has the juice. Um, and then I officially lost my voice when when Caleb clutched up on fourth down and threw that touchdown pass to Cole Kmet, and I thought they were really gonna do it again. I thought they were pulling the rabbit out of the hat again. I thought, but it is what it is. We've got Jonathan Taze making his return to the United Center to Chicago for the first time since becoming a Winnipeg Jet. Lee, would you have rather gone for the field goals in the first half or try your luck on the fourth downs? Dude, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Will. It's a good question, and I've seen a lot of people on social media. I was listening to the 670 The Score guys. Man, we have been doing this like it's Ben Johnson. We have been doing it all year long. If you're gonna live by the sword, you got to be willing to die by it. Like maybe Ben Johnson next year has a slightly different approach. Maybe he learns from the mistakes, but the reality is we got to this point. We got to that game from being aggressive as hell on offense, from going for it on fourth down, like that's how we got to the dance. And so for me to sit here and be like, oh, you should have just taken the points in hindsight, it'd be a bitch move for me to do. It'd be a bitch move for me to sit here and be like, no, you should have taken the points, gotten the field goal when you had it. Like even in overtime, when they got the ball, after they forced the punt, when they got the ball, there was like a fourth down on the 50, and it was like 4th and 1. And I literally said to my friends, I was like, if you lose on this, I'm okay. Go for this. Do not punt it away. Go for it. And so, look, I'm, as a Bears fan, I've never seen this before. I've never seen, we've never had a coach and a quarterback. It's exciting. Is it perfect? No. Or did Caleb throw 3 interceptions? Yes. Not to just do fucking Bears talk. I know that not everybody's here for my Bears opinions, but I mean, come on, that was like one of the biggest games of, if you're around my age, it's one of the biggest games you've ever seen. Look, I would take an entertaining, exciting, offensive-minded team and coach with a quarterback who can, who maybe struggles throughout the game, but is always there in the fourth quarter, who always shows up when he has to. Like, I would take that over anything else. And, are you going to win a Super Bowl every year? No. Is a single Super Bowl guaranteed? No. But I'd take it. I'd take it over and over again. I'd take it over and over again. So, look, yeah, like next year, obviously, the Bears are going to invest heavily in their defense, through the draft, maybe through trades, free agency, whatever it may be in the summer. Look, I think the defense is going to be much better next year than it was this year, and maybe that changes Ben Johnson's philosophy a little bit on fourth down plays and stuff, especially later in the season and into the postseason. But especially like early on in the game, he had no clue his defense, Dennis Allen and the boys were gonna clamp up Stafford as much as they did. Like if you gave Ben Johnson a crystal ball and you knew they were only going to score 17 points that game, I promise you he would have taken the points and kicked the field goal. But all he had to go off of was previous weeks where this Bears defense has gotten absolutely whooped by good offenses. Berkey's out. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to pull up this right now. Andre Burakovsky is not in the lineup, and to my knowledge, there is no knowledge. To my knowledge, there is no knowledge. He's just out. I don't know if he's a health bomb. I don't know, I don't know if he's a healthy scratch or if he's injured or what. But I did tweet this. If you saw, okay, there we go. There we go. If you didn't, okay, I just realized I'm not in this. If you didn't see my video that I put out yesterday, I put out a video talking about how I want Jeff Blashill to mix up the lineup and put Tyler Bertuzzi on the first line with Ryan Green and Connor Bedard. And just like that, Jeff Blashill, known Lee Grossman YouTube enjoyer, Jeff Blashill, listens. And I said, there was literally a point in the video where I said I would healthy scratch. I literally said I would scratch. When Tavo and Nazar came back, I said I would scratch Andre Burakovsky. And so, if he's injured, I hope he's back soon and he's fine. But Andre Burakovsky has been bad. I don't think that it was a bad acquisition. I think he's been good throughout most of the year. I think he's been good with Connor Bedard throughout most of the year. I think he's been bad recently, and you've lost 3 straight, and you have to mix it up. Jeff Blashill does, and we've got Bert back with Bedard, the 2 highest goal scorers on the team, on a line together. No more Bert on a checking line. I said that in the video. Like, Bertuzzi was playing with Dickinson and Mikheyev. Why is he playing with a, why is he playing with a checking line? Lafferty in? Yeah, Lafferty is in. Lafferty is indeed in. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? Who knows what's going on? I just saw something about a trade. That would be pretty shocking if Burakovsky gets traded right now. I don't think his stock is exactly the highest, but I don't think that's the case. Damn, Jim Cornelison back at it. There's Jonathan Toews out on the ice, soaking in the anthem, looking around at the crowd. Little boy holding a 19. This little kid doesn't know shit. Fuck that kid. That kid doesn't know anything about Jonathan Toews. Jim Cornelison, man, the busiest guy in Chicago. How about that anthem last night, man? Wow, I was just watching that like 30 minutes ago. I was rewatching the anthem. At the twilights. If Berkey got traded, that would be so random. I agree. That would be a crazy, flip. That's like a what's it called? Who are those people that flip houses on, HGTV? That would be Kyle Davidson. Toews is the whole reason I'm a Hawks fan. Wearing my 19 jersey right now. 3-year-old me is shedding a tear. That anthem last night, I read that. That kid has never seen the great Jonathan Toews. Dude, that's what I just said. Fuck that kid. That kid doesn't know shit about Jonathan Toews. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm serious, but I'm not actually, upset that a child was holding a Jonathan Toews poster. Man, I'm kind of scared for this, chat. I'm a little scared for this Toews tribute for the first TV timeout. And so are we just going to miss, we're just going to miss that whole thing, right? It's going to happen during the TV timeout and we're just not going to get it? Or we're going to have to, watch it later? Are you guys going to cry? I wonder if I'm going to get a little emotional. I remember Kane's return. I was working at my restaurant and I was hosting. And I just had the game on my phone, under the host stand, which you're not supposed to do, but I did the entire time. And I, shouted when he scored that shootout goal, or the breakaway goal in overtime. They'll play it on CHSN, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. All the people firing up Twitter over the Jim Cornelison. All right, let's win this game, man. Can we win a game, please? Please. I have no voice. I'm not going to be able to scream. Dill, Annalise, and I say hi from Tots. Why, dude, why are you guys still hanging out? Why are you guys still hanging out? And why was I not invited? Not comparing skill-wise, Kyle did immediately flip Veleno for Berkey after getting Veleno for Mrazek and Colin Smith. Wouldn't be the craziest thing. Yeah, but the contracts are way different. The skill level's way different. The rules are way different. I understand what you're saying. Andre Burakovsky has played a very big role for this Blackhawks team. He's been a first-line player all year long. That's different than Joe Veleno, which I know you acknowledged, but I still can't help myself but dunk on Joe Veleno every time his name gets brought up. I don't know why. I have nothing against him. He actually seems like a good dude, and he's a okay hockey player. I just feel the need to I think it was that Jeff Merrick tweet. Lee, I'm sorry, but I'm muting your ass for the Taze tribute. I'm probably not going to be saying much during the Taze tribute. I'm probably going to be soaking it in myself. I might be muting my mic during the tribute. The video tribute's going to happen during the first TV timeout, chat. We'll probably see it like after the fact. Caleb Williams is at the game? No way. Is he really? My GOAT, Caleb? My GOAT 18 is at the game. Is he wearing a Bedard jersey? There's Jonathan Taze getting beat to the puck by Wyatt Kaiser. This just in, Wyatt Kaiser clears Jonathan Taze. My cries were heard and answered when Taze was drafted 3rd overall in 06. That's beautiful, Lebowski. He was really him. I remember I was like from like 2014 to like 2016. There was like a 2-year stretch where I was arguing Jonathan Taze was the best player in the world. And people for those that don't realize how good Jonathan Taze was, I was arguing that Jonathan Taze was the best player in the world, and people wouldn't, obviously it was Crosby was like the argument there. People accepted. People weren't like, you're crazy for saying that. There was a period of time where you could easily make the argument that Jonathan Taze was the best player on the planet. For all you young Blackhawks fans out there, that's who we're talking about right now. All right, Donato rings it around the boards. This is that checking line. Puck goes over Donato's stick. Vlasic pinches high. Scheifele tries to break it out. Good work by this. So it's going to be this Dickinson line against the Scheifele-Connor Iafallo line tonight, which we're good with. Bedard taking shots at Taze. Kind of love it. 2010 to 2015, Taze was one of the best all-around hockey players ever. Taze was an animal. Credible argument, so true. Best captain in the NHL and still is. Well, he's not a captain anymore, but I know what you're saying. All he did was win and carry team when chips were down. Yeah. All he did was show up when the lights were brightest. Man, he really won 3 Stanley Cups. That's fucking crazy. Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid have 0. That's nuts. Oh, Landon Slaggert, what a play. Doesn't get a shot on, but, I mean, amazing forecheck. I love the idea of just like a grinding puck winner being on this line with Lardis and Moore. I think that could help them out a lot. I'd like that line to score a goal tonight. I'm predicting that. More Lardis Slaggert lines getting one in the back of the net tonight. Calling it now. Not even 3 minutes in. Calling it now. There was a 2-3 year period that Taze was to Crosby what McKinnon is to McDavid. That's actually a really good comparison. Jets dump it in. Crevier to play it. Oh, almost a really bad misplay by Crevier. Grzelcyk cleans up the mess. Doc can't get it up the boards. Nice use of the body by Crevier, using that big frame. Pass fucking explodes off Nick Foligno's stick. Good start here from the Blackhawks, by the way. It's nice to see after the past couple games. Spencer Knight decides to leave that there for Wyatt Kaiser. A dangerous pass. Oh, shot goes just wide from the Jets. Great use of the body from Bedard, but then he gets stripped. Nice play there by Cole Perfetti on the back check. Oh, he gets through Wyatt Kaiser. Nice sliding play. I don't know if that was green stick or Levshinov's skate, but could have saved a goal there. Bertuzzi lays down to block a shot. Knight makes the save. Puck's still free. Nice. Okay, glove save from Spencer Knight. Not the best first shift from that line or second shift from that line. Slagger anytime goal. Plus 10,000. I wouldn't hate a cheeky Landon Slagger. John, I saw you ask for a cheeky bet. I'd be down to throw a $5 on Landon Slagger anytime right now. If I think that line's going to score, obviously Slagger's got the best odds or the worst odds or the best odds, depending upon what you're looking at. Sorry, I'm trying to sports gamble, guys. I guess I am running a stream here. Please leave me alone and leave me to my vices. Thank you. Player goals. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Landon Slagger anytime plus 850. Plus 900 now. We're just getting juice. $5 on Landon Slagger anytime. Why not? Why not give a little tithe to the sports book? Why not? Whatever. You know? It's for good betting karma. Are we going to really get slimed out by Cole Perfetti? I hope Cole Perfetti does not slime us out. Vlasic nudges Scheifele there. He finds Iafallo with a backhand pass. Jeez, what a fucking alphabet soup name that is. Alex Iafallo. Who you follow? Sorry. Nick Lardis gains the zone, rips one. Ooh. Hellebuck hasn't seen a shot that hard since Connor McDavid in the finals. Good save from Spencer Knight. He hasn't seen a shot that hard since the final game of the Four Nations. Oh, no. And, oh, my goodness, Matt Grzelcyk just saved a goal. Matt Grzelcyk just saved a goal on the doorstep. Spencer Knight is happy to cover this puck and get a whistle. Here comes the commercial break, maybe? I just want to get it over with. Wow, what a stick from Matty G. What a play from Matty G. Wow, that's as good as a goal right there. I love Lardis' release. It's nasty. He's got a wicked shot. It's not just the 1-T. That kid can rip a puck from really anywhere. Yeah, give me that lip bite for Matty G. Give me that lip bite for Matty G. Nice. Hawks break it out. Doc to Foligno. Now Lafferty. This is going to be a nice, fun checking line to watch tonight. Sam Lafferty better be playing with a lot of energy. I'm not worried. I'm sure he will be. Nice play by Colton Doc there. Oh, good stick there by Lafferty. When Kane scored that game-winning goal against them, I was effing pissed. I'm not going to lie, I celebrated. Patrick Kane is, like, a massive reason for, like, I mean, if there's no Patrick Kane, I'm not doing this, you know? Patrick Kane is a big part of my fandom of hockey. He's my favorite athlete of all time. So, and that was definitely during a period where I would rather see Patrick Kane succeed than the Blackhawks. Won't lie. Kind of nervy defending here from the Blackhawks, but bend don't break defense. After the initial 4 minutes, the Jets have really poured it on here over the last couple. Hawks survive it though. Donato spins off a checker, finds Bedard in the just above the hash marks. He let that thing go. I don't think it missed by much. Uh-oh, here comes Kyle Connor skating on Kaiser. Kaiser does well to stay with him. Scheifele back to Connor. Good save from Spencer Knight. Hawks defensemen are going to have their hands full with these two tonight. Oh no, Bedard turns it over. Iafalo's shot. Spencer Knight makes the save. Jeepers, like the stream. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's like the stream. If you guys wouldn't, so if likes for the poll, please. Oh, here comes the taser tribute. Shh, I'm muting. That was fucking sick. Now here he goes for his skate. Everyone! Everyone now! Go for a couple. Go for a couple. They're not going to let him go back to the bench. Brian Campbell. That's fucking sick, man. That's awesome. He's clapping. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That's goosebumps, chat. Arguably the best player in Blackhawks history. Yeah. I mean, that conversation for me is 2 people long. It's him or 88. That's awesome, man. He's going for another lap. That's fucking sick, dude. That's fucking awesome. All right, now let's beat his ass. I'm kidding. I mean, not really. He can't believe it. One more lap. He goes, all right, all right. That's awesome. They're not letting him fucking... Oh, that's sick. Dude, that banner, that thing's massive. That's like Euro soccer level shit, man. This is sick. Oh my gosh, that's special. What a legend. Damn, we got to play hockey after this? I want to like sit and cry and watch all the goals from the 2013 Cup run after watching all the goals from the 2010 Cup run and then watching all the goals from the 2015 Cup run and then watching Jonathan Tay's best highlights. Be honest, how many of you are gooning to Jonathan Tay's highlights tonight? Be honest with me. Hand up in chat. Hand up and chat. And now we're supposed to play hockey. Now we're playing hockey. Man, got me emotional and shit. And now watch, we're gonna get scored on here. Man, some of the best memories of my life, honestly. He's the GOAT, man. They're still showing him on the broadcast. Imagine we score and he's just like, Taze Bedard. I mean, Jonathan Taze won 3 Stanley Cups. He did say he had a little press conference today with the Chicago media, and they asked him if he sees similarities between like his situation when he came into the Blackhawks organization, was like given the captaincy, whatever, his second year. In Bedard's situation, regardless of Bedard not being captain yet. And he's like, I never had the pressure he did, like, ever since he was playing junior hockey. So he's like, I cannot. Sharp angle shot there for the Jets. Good save from Spencer Knight. But he's like, you can't compare the amount of pressure that Bedard was under to his. He's like, the only guy who knows what that's like is him. And it's true. Like, Jonathan Taze did not have the kind of pressure that Connor Bedard did. Not like even prior to entering the league. And then on top of that, Connor Bedard enters the league. He joins this team in the Chicago Blackhawks that is literally the worst team in the NHL, just starting a rebuild. And, you know, less than 10 years removed from a dynasty team, less than 10 years removed from one of the greatest teams ever assembled, you know, crowned as the savior. And then he has, you know, his first 2 seasons, he puts up 60 points. He has really solid rookie and sophomore year seasons, but is still under all this scrutiny and pressure because of what the fan base had just seen. Like, you can't compare the two. What Connor Bedard's... And speaking of, what a play. Wyatt Kaiser shot gets saved, but just barely. What a setup there from 98. Connor Bedard, holy shit. That would have been nice. Now Bedard rips one. His shot gets blocked. He's on one tonight. He's moving. I'm not hearing any of this Bedard looks slow talk. I'm just not hearing that. I'm not listening to it. I'm not subscribing to that line of thinking. Artie has more pressure on him than Taze did. That's unironically true. That might be true. That might be true. It's not, but it's close. Artie's the lightning rod of this team. Every hockey team has their own legend. The difference here is that the Hawks have been playing hockey for 100 years and hadn't won a thing for 50 years before Taze arrived, and he delivered 3 cups. Jonathan Taze is responsible for half the Stanley Cups that this 100-year-long organization, this team that's been around for 100 years, has won 6 Stanley Cups in its history, and Jonathan Taze is responsible for half of them. That's pretty insane. That's pretty fucking crazy. Bedard shot out of a cannon night? Yeah, he's on one tonight. Nice stick there from Louis Crevier on Mark Scheifele before he could get into the Hawks zone. Vlasic dumps it in. Good work so far from that top pairing of Crevier and Vlasic, chat. I like what I'm seeing so far from them tonight. Here's Mikheyev. Drops to Vlasic. Over to Crevier. Dickinson. Back to Crevier. Let's shoot the puck here. Vlasic does. Oh! That was a weird one, but Hellebuck makes the save. Taves was the most important piece of the dynasty. Yeah, I mean, he was the 1C, you know? We've talked about on this program several times about how important it is to have, you know, a top, not just a really good 1C. You can't win a Stanley Cup without a superstar first-line centerman. You just can't. And, you know, in that era of elite first-line centermen, go down the list, you know, from Crosby to Malkin to Kopitar to Bergeron. I mean, that list goes on. At his peak, you know. And I know, like, I've seen arguments of people say that, like, Kopitar's better than Taves. At their peaks, don't have that conversation with me. Peak Taves is better than peak Kopitar. Peak Taves is better than peak Bergeron. Peak Taves was better than peak Malkin. Peak Taves, peak Crosby. You know? Bobrovsky, Nedeljkovic? No way. Someone just said something about a goalie fight, too. I'll have it pulled up. Should we just do it right now? We're on commercial break. Bobrovsky? How do you spell fucking Bobrovsky? How do you spell Nedeljkovic? Okay, well, why wouldn't I just go to my feed? I would imagine it's going to come up on my feed. Oh, literally the first thing on my feed. All right, we're back underway. I'm pausing this, and we're pulling it up at the commercial break. They're still clapping for him? No way, it's Caleb and PCA. Caleb ripping it. No way. He's in a fucking Bedsy jersey. Oh my gosh. Hey, everyone up. Caleb's in a Bedsy jersey. Is PCA wearing a Connor Murphy jersey? Is PCA in a Connor Murphy jersey? Oh, that's fucking sick. Caleb and PCA on the glass in a Bedsy and Connor Murphy jersey. That is so sick. Crowd is fired up. Crowd got all sorts of fired up. Win this fucking game! Win this game for my quarterback. Sorry, Jonathan Taze, my GOAT. All right, here's Kaiser. Bertuzzi tries to, makes a nice play along the wall. Gets possession, goes behind Spencer Knight's net. Waits, passes it over to Levshinov, who passes it up. What a stick lift from Connor Bedard. They're in on a 2-on-1. He gets to the puck. Oh, shoots quick. Second time opportunity. Oh, Hellebuck makes both saves. Damn. I want to see Bedard score and stare down Caleb. Bedard, backhand saucer. What a pass. Delayed penalty coming here to the Jets. Extra attacker on for the Blackhawks. Here's Bert. To Bedard now. Makes a nice move. All right. Hawks going to the peeper. Let's go. Damn, that would have been sick if he scored. Look at that stick lift. Oh my gosh, that stick lift on Sandberg was so nutty. Bedard is so gross. He is so fucking nasty. Oh my gosh, Green was so close. I think it hit the butt of the stick. It hit Hellebuck's blocker and then maybe the butt of his stick. It was that close from the Hawks getting the early lead. Jeez, Jets PK really not that good. It's kind of wild. They win the face-off against the Hawks, though, and clear it the length of the ice. Not a great start. Not a great start to the peeper, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Brand new Beretta. Can't wait to let it go. Bedard dumps it in. And don't know who should have been on the blue line there. Maybe Oliver Moore. Don't know what I just saw, but it wasn't good. Oliver Moore on PP1 with Burakovsky out. I don't know how that stayed on. Oliver Moore's in. Another penalty coming. Give it to him. Give it to him. Let's go. 5-on-3 power play. 5-on-3 power play for 1:23. Call a timeout here for all I care. Call a timeout here for all I care. Give your first unit some rest. Let's go. How is this not on? How did this stay onside? What a freak play. It just bounces to Moore and he just darts to the net. Man, is he quick. Thank you, Mr. Shen. Yeah, Mooresy. Yes, sir. Let's go. I still can't believe PCA had a Connor Murphy jersey on. All right, Bedard. Back to Artie. Here's Bedard. Good pass to Moore. Over to Green. Back to Artie. Artie. Pass misses Bedard. Nice patient play from Oliver Moore along the wall. Gives it back to Bedard. Bedard goes down low. He's got Bertuzzi. Finds Bertuzzi. Oh, Moore in the slot. Just missed his stick. Artie keeps it alive. 57 seconds left on the man advantage. Oh! Hellebuck makes the save and Winnipeg clears it to length. Hurry up here. Knight passes it to Artem Levshinov. He's going to carry. Passes it up. Bertuzzi. To Oliver Moore now. He's got to cut back. Throws it across the ice. Green loses it. Oh, just sloppy. How are we struggling to enter the zone on a 5-on-3? Bedard carrying for the Hawks. Gains the blue line. Backhand saucer. Moore. Artie. Fakes the shot. Bedard, one-timer! Goes just wide. Fuck. He goes out of play. 18 seconds left on the two-man advantage. PCA confirmed puck knower. That is a puck knower jersey. That is a puck knower jersey. Rocking the Connor Murphy is crazy work. Dude, PCA, Caleb, and Bedard. Now that is what I call a Chicago Trinity. That is the Chicago Trinity right there. Sorry, White Sox fans. I don't give a fuck. Kaiser, Artie, that is the quarterback of the Bears. Artie, who are the Bears? Who are Bears? Probably true. Probably real. Probably real conversation. All right, let's at least get a good look here. A good shot before this 5-on-3 is over. Nice. Convert. Keep this puck in. Jets get it out. Gutless. Gutless, gutless, gutless. Lee, Cubs or Sox? Cubs. I baseball sucks, but Cubs. Bertuzzi to Bedard. Bedard's pass. It's intercepted. Jets clear it. 30 seconds left on the power play. 5-on-4. One man out. dream blunt rotation? True. That would be sick. Oh! Puck bounces straight to Doc! He wasn't ready to shoot it. Weird play. Jets going to carry it out. This is going to do it for the Blackhawks man advantage. Dude, it happened again with the stick getting stuck in the end boards. Why does that keep happening? Why does that keep happening? It's the second time in like 3 games. That's unbelievable. Can whoever's building the boards do a better job? Why have I seen that twice in a week after never seeing it? In the exact same spot. If Bedard can't score on a 5-on-3, then when will he score? Do I even give that energy? Do I even reply to dumb people tonight? Dude, I'm feeling good. I'm vibing. My energy's high. I'm not replying to a stupid comment like that. Oh my gosh. Crevier's 1T. His stick explodes. Here's Scheifele. Crevier sprawls out. Good stick from... What's his name? Spencer Knight is the name of the Blackhawks goaltender. Penalty coming up to the Hawks here. Knight makes the save. Jets are going to have a power play of their own here with 4:39 left in the first. Damn. Unlucky. Unlucky. Crevier's stick fucking explodes. I guess that would... Oh, let me pull up this fight. Scooch, scooch, scooch. All right. Thanks, camera, for being blurry as shit.
He's got the gloves up, and he's going after Nedeljkovic. We've got a goalie fight. It's Nedeljkovic and Bobrovsky.
No way. Take your helmet off, Bob. That's pretty sick.
Sure, a whole lot of punches landed, but you don't see that every day.
Yeah, they didn't really land any punches. They didn't even... Neither of them got a hold of the other one. Nedeljkovic maybe got the last shot in.
Ends up taking down Bobrovsky with the tackle. I'm not sure.
I mean, they had a goalie fight of last names. You had a, alphabet soup here. Nedeljkovic and Bobrovsky.
A whole lot of punches. Bobrovsky with the tackle.
It's actually my mom's maiden name, Nedeljkovic. I'm just kidding, by the way. That's not my mom's maiden name. Oh, that was a funny fight. All right, you guys hyped that up like that was gonna be fucking. Osgood and Patrick Waugh. All right, you guys hyped that up like. Oh, Mickey shorthanded, drives to the net. I'm sorry, I got to get this clock going. Celebrini's laughing like a schoolgirl. I mean, I would be fired up if I was on the bench. Nice tie up there by Green. Hawk's going to get it out. Man, our PK is so sexy. Bedard made a great stick lift on the Jets D-man. On the breakaway, I will give him that. Oh, will you give him that? He's well over a point per game this year. Are you going to give him that? You'll give him that. Like he hasn't been one of the best offensive players in the league this year. That's funny. We need his elite shot back. He's been shooting the puck well. He just hasn't scored in a few games. It's okay, man. It's not like he's not shooting. Nice. Good save from Spencer Knight. Jason Dickinson. Yes! They get it out. All right, 20 seconds left on the PK here. Jets through the neutral zone. Enter the Hawks zone. Perfetti dumps it in. Good stick by Connor Murphy. Nice hit there. Good hit there from Wyatt Kaiser. Hot pass. Diving play from Connor Murphy. What a defensive effort from number 5. The gentleman who PCA's, who, you guys know what I'm trying to say. That's what I want to say, but I can't say it that good. Vlasic behind the net. Backhand was one to Louis Crevier. Jeez, I thought his stick almost exploded again there. Lardis with the drop pass. Really nice move there from Vlasic. Dumps it in. Hellebuck makes a nice pass. Lowry has a breakout pass. Jets dump it in. Knight plays it. Leaves it for his man. Ah. Pass was a little too hot for Nick Lardis. Tried to make a diving play. Didn't work out for him. Jets are just going to bring it back. Then they chip it in. Matt Grzelcyk plays it for the Blackhawks. Tyler Bertuzzi kind of scoops it in for Nick Foligno. Oh, they're getting a Green Bay sucks chant. I'm sure Caleb's loving that. Fuck Green Bay. Fuck Green Bay. For the record, fuck the Green Bay Packers. If you're a Blackhawks fan, you're a Green Bay Packers fan, I don't care. I don't care to hurt your feelings. Fuck the Green Bay Packers. Good physical play from this fourth line. Lafferty gets a turnover. Jets get it out. Why does this fucking autofocus look like dog shit? I'm not gonna refresh right now. There's 40 seconds left in the period, bro. It ain't that deep. Nice. Dickinson maybe gets away with the slash. Crevier dumps it. Dickinson plays it around the boards. Crevier with the shot. Hellebuck makes the save, but doesn't hold on. 20 seconds left. Mikheyev spins, shoots one, it gets saved. Vlasic keeps it in, plays it behind the net. Donato loses it. Scheifele's going to carry it out. 12 seconds left. Scheifele gains the Blackhawks zone, looking for Connor. Doesn't have any energy to get there. Hawks going to get it out. 3 seconds in 2, 1. Donato shoots one from the blue line. Hellebuck makes the easy save. All right. Nice, decent period. Decent period, I'd say. I'll refresh my CHSN. To answer your question, yeah, he is shooting a lot, but not scoring, the most important part of hockey. What are you doing right now? Criticizing the best player on the team, who is Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard could walk on water, and you motherfuckers would say that he can't swim. Oh my gosh, what more does the kid need to do? Fucking turn water into wine? Jesus, man. Holy cow. I can't believe you're a real person doing Bedard criticism time. We're doing Bedard criticism talk right now. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Man, oh my gosh. What are we doing? Anyone but him. I wonder if Caleb posted anything on his Instagram story. Did he? Yeah. Just posted a video of the crowd. His ass is drunk. This is like the shittiest quality video. Caleb's definitely hammered. I hate missing 5-on-3. He's done, Lee. It's over. Let's trade him. I've seen enough. Get 98 out. Chad, I want 98 shipped out now. I'm not trying to hate. You're misunderstanding me. Dude, I just like he's like just under a point per game since coming back from injury. Like, he's had so many shots. Like, that Calgary game, he should have had a goal or two and 2 assists. Any other night, those go in. Like, he's missed the net very closely. Like, if some of these shots are different by a matter of inches, you're not even having this conversation. Like, I'm not doing the something's wrong with Bedard. Fans love doing that. Fans love just playing down. Something is wrong. This guy is, dude, if he literally had another assist and a goal, nobody would be saying anything. Like, I just hate, even if you're not trying to criticize him, I don't know what you're trying to say. Even if you're not trying to criticize him, it's like, give him a few games. Literally, his like second game back, he had 2 assists and like single-handedly beat the Nashville Predators. I think I was too, which is pretty unreasonable after missing a month of hockey. Yeah, he was out for a minute. Like, what are we doing sitting around and being like, Connor Bedard is not as... It's like, yeah, it's going to take him a few games. Relax. We're fine. He's fine. It's all going to be okay. He's going to get back to like 1.7 points per game pace in no time. Don't feed the monkeys. Connor Murphy. Known Connor Murphy fan, PCA. Known Bedard Glazer, Caleb Williams. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. What happened to Roma Dunse? The beautiful game. I mean, that makes the fight look 3-minute and 30-second ovation. That's sick for Jonathan Taze. Jeez, the feed is loving this fight. Bears don't leave me. I don't want to watch the Bulls. That's crazy. Watch the Blackhawks. Watch the Blackhawks. All right. Craziest ovation in UC history. Yeah, that was sick. We're also assuming he was in the same phase his first 5 to 10 games of the season. It's just statistics. At some point, he reverts to mean and his trending is improving. So there's a breakthrough. Yeah, he's one play away from everyone saying he's back. I'm not doing Connor Bedard is struggling talk. I'm just not willing to do that. Such a fun team. Who, the Bears or the Blackhawks? Bears or Blackhawks? Do you guys want to do Rasmus Anderson talk? Do we want to do Rasmus Anderson talk? Do we want to do Vegas Golden Knights talk? Should we do NHL landscape talk right now? Actually, Puckpedia is not really what I wanted to do. Thoughts on Rasmus Anderson to this heinous franchise? I'm just kidding. I don't hate Vegas nearly as much as everyone else. This blue line isn't looking as good as I was expecting it to. Jeremy Lauzon, Jacob Megna, Ben Hutton. Okay. That doesn't feel updated. Caleb. Vegas Golden Knights projected cap space minus -12 mil. Seems about right. Who's all on IR? Oh yeah. Well, I knew Pitro, but Braden McNabb. Damn, Rasmus Anderson was on a $2.2 million contract. They're gonna extend him. So realistically, what's going to be their top four? Like Hannafin and Anderson, McNabb, Theodore. And then like Lauzon and Hutton. Is that their decor? The general. Wagwan General. Flames tank because they're shit. Yeah. I mean, they are. Look at Lee Analysis Hockey, dude. Come on, bro. Chat, is this team good enough to win a Stanley Cup? Is this team... You know what's crazy is like... This is a wagon. Like, this is crazy depth. This is insane depth. This is a crazy lineup. But I cannot say in confidence that they'll be able to beat the fucking poverty Oilers. Like, I can't say in confidence that they're going to beat the Edmonton Oilers. And look at how shocking this team is. Oh, my gosh. Every time I look at this team, I can't believe it. Literally every time I see this fucking... They're interviewing Connor Murphy. Oh my gosh, it just gets worse the further you go. This team, since Stan Bowman has come into the fold... Wait, chat. It's perfectly reasonable to argue that since Stan Bowman has become the general manager of this team has gotten significantly worse. Ran into Mr. B-Hawks memes at the UC. What a gem. Me and B-Hawk memes are recording a podcast on Wednesday. For those wondering in chat, we are recording a video together on Wednesday. I wanted to do the post game with him tonight, but he was going to the game, so we're not doing that. Not a lot of depth on that Oilers front. Not a lot of talent. I mean, you got, Vasily Podkolzin is a Leon Draisaitl merchant. What's Draisaitl's situation? How long is he out for? Okay. Okay. Brief leave of absence to attend to a family illness in Germany. Damn. That stinks. Imagine having to attend to a family illness and you got to go all the way to Germany. That is such a bummer. Well, hopefully Leon Draisaitl's family is okay and he is able to return to the city of Edmonton soon. Look, man, I want a healthy Oilers team in the Stanley Cup playoffs. I want healthy teams in the Stanley Cup playoffs unless the Chicago Blackhawks sneak into a wild card spot. Then I want injuries and sickness to riddle. No, I'm kidding. I don't wish that on anyone. What do you think Bedard signs for? $14 million. 13 or $14 million, 8 years, 7 years. That's what I think. And I think you fucking... If that's what he's asking for, I think you give him those papers and run. Can you imagine if Frundell is something close to Leon Draisaitl? Yeah, Stanley Cups. That's what I can imagine. 9.8 by 8. He's not doing that. If you think Connor Bedard is signing for $9.8 million, you think he waited? You think he waited past the summer into this year, perform the way he has this year to just ask for $9.8 million? Connor Bedard's getting his bag. I don't think it's going to be insane, but I do think it's going to be over 12. Going to be Panthers versus Avalanche final, and Avs winning 6. I don't know. The Panthers, no, it's like is Alexander Barkov like even gonna like? I don't even think Alexander Barkov's gonna return for playoffs, is he? I know he's like walking around, but I mean, my grandma's walking around, you know? I'm just kidding. I don't have a grandma, but I don't think that I would not bet on the Florida Panthers this year. And I have bet on the Florida Panthers literally like the last 2 years in a row. So, known Florida Panthers guy Lee Grossman, I'm not taking Panthers right now. I'd take Tampa. Tampa feels like the only surefire thing. Or realistically, if you're talking about a finals appearance, the safest bet from the East is the Carolina Hurricanes, just because the route to get there is so unbelievably easy. They're playing poverty in the first 2 rounds. They're playing at, oh yeah, what's the score to this game? 10-0 at halftime. Not a shocker. If I just think if you're looking at a team in the East, I'd be putting my money on the Carolina Hurricanes. Sorry to hear about your granny, Lee. It's okay. It's okay, mate. Florida's still 4 points out, man. Florida's still 4 points out. Matthew Tkachuk is back. Matthew Tkachuk actually did, now that I think about it, Matthew Tkachuk made his 2025-26 NHL season debut this evening. What is going on in the Florida Panthers game besides the Bobrovsky-Nedeljkovic fight? Wow, the Sharks stunted on them and beat them 4-1. Tell me Macklin Celebrini did not have a multi-point game. Nice. Things you love to see. Macklin Celebrini. I am such a hater. Macklin Celebrini dropping a double donut with a -1 and a 4-1 win. Macklin Celebrini being a -1 and a 4-1 win is things you love to see, chat. I am a hater and I am proud. Michael Misa with a couple of assists. Wow, good for Meese. Barclay Goodrow, known known ruiner of the New York Rangers fan base. Did you guys see that New York Rangers fucking letter? Did you see the letter from Chris Drury? This is not the letter This is not the letter I was trying to, that was not the letter I was trying to pull up. I do love that, like, first of all, I do love the New York Rangers fall off. Say what you will. Call it what you want. I do like it as a hater. How am I gonna scroll? We wanted to take a moment to, and by the way, I know this isn't all on your screen. I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but they basically said we're retooling, and you might be saying bye to some players you like this year. Heads up, wink, wink. Chris Drury message to the fans. The Rangers, man, the fall off needs to be studied. Like, they did it to themselves, and it was pretty crazy to watch. Conference finals appearance, 2 years ago? Conference finals, and really not much changed to the group. Like, you could argue they brought in more talent since then, and they are retooling. Sharks are awesome. Goalie fight. Celebrini is a 19-year-old standing up for teammates. That team's so far ahead of schedule. It's all right. It's all right. They, chat, do not ask a San Jose Sharks fan about the future of their blue line. Chat, do not ask a San Jose Sharks fan about their defensive core. Don't do it. Things you should never ask. A woman her age, a woman her weight, and a San Jose Sharks fan about their blue line. All right? Those are 3 things you should never ask. I'm putting you guys on game. You're welcome. San Jose Sharks can gobble down my balls. That's what I think. All right, period 2. We are underway. I know, like in the new NHL, all the new people that are becoming fans of the NHL, I know it's a very popular thing to have like multiple teams that you like and cheer for. That makes me feel physically sick. You can do what you want. I love new fans. Welcome. New fans are great. This league needs new fans. You can cheer for whoever you want. I just want to let you know it does disgust me, the idea of having 2 teams. The idea of liking a team other than the Chicago Blackhawks makes me not feel good in my stomach. Buddy. Dude, stop with those names. Stop with those names. Stop after Dickinson. It's like, I'm surprised you didn't throw Nolan Allen in there. Nolan Allen in there. Bro said Mook. Oh my gosh, give me a break. It's rough. It's rough over there in San Jose on the blue line. They also got some first-round pick, Nolan Allen. Probably a bust, though. Yeah, let me tell you, Nolan Allen is pretty ass. Nolan Allen is literally our sloppy seconds. Nolan Allen he's fine. He's a big body. He's going to be one of your best defensemen, actually, Nolan Allen. True story. He was literally our 5th. He was our 5th best left shot defensive prospect. Go crazy. Go crazy with Nolan Allen. Enjoy, Mr. Nolan Allen. Dickinson, Donato, Burakovsky for Celebrini. That is ironic, right? You are doing a joke. You are doing a bit and saying Dickinson, Donato, and Burakovsky for Celebrini. All right, how about this? How about Toffoli, Wenberg, and Barclay Goudreau for Connor Bedard? That's what you just said. Macklin Celebrini is going to be the fucking... Him and Bedard are going to be the two best players in the world for the next 15 years, and you just offered 3 aging middle six forwards for him. Jessica Alba for Celebrini. All right, trade proposal. Trade proposal. 2 seconds, a third, Matt Grzelcyk, and Nick Foligno for Macklin Celebrini. Who says no? Throw in Nick Leddy. Fuck it. Throw in Arvid Soderblom. Throw in Arvid Soderblom. I really thought Allen EDM was going to be a thing. You don't have much mobility. That Allen EDM would have been a thing in like 2007. You could have gotten away with a defensive pairing like that. You need to be able to skate as a defenseman in the NHL in 2026. Allen's a fine skater. Just the two of them together, not enough puck-moving skating ability. Panger for Jessica Alba. Man, I know my chat. I know my chat's filled with boomers when when Jessica Alba is like the gem. Hey, you guys are aging yourselves. Jessica Alba's like the baddest girl. Jessica Alba's a beautiful woman. I'm not slandering, I just want that. I was just making a joke. Nolan Allen will be the number 3 defenseman for the Sharks for 10 years, though. Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good thing. For San Jose, it's a great thing for us. Bertuzzi tries to get it in deep, but can't. Jets send it back into the Hawks zone. Levshinov over to Kaiser, finds Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi gets bullied off the puck quite easily upon entering the zone. Everyone knows Gem is Kathleen Turner. Winona Ryder. What about Halle Berry? Come on. Guys, we're not doing beautiful woman talk right now. Can we focus on the game? I'm sorry. I know that's my fault. I know I've commentated 30 seconds of the second period so far. Oh, Jonathan Toews almost just set up a golden opportunity right there. Hawks carry it out. Here's Bedard. Jets get it out. I know that I've contributed to the distraction, but let's focus on hockey. We can talk about beautiful women at another date, guys. Maybe save that for your private time later tonight, okay? Here's Dickinson. Makes a nice move in the corner. Oh, tries to find Donato. His pass gets deflected. Donato passes it back to Grzelcyk. Tries to dump it. Jets get a piece, and Scheifele takes over. He drops it for Stanley. Hillary Duff, she's perfect. Sorry. V had to get one more in. V needed to get one more in. She said, hold my beer. Tribute video's over. You did your job. Are you talking to me? Oh, Jonathan Taze, I see. Duh. Scheifele with a nice look there. Jason Dickinson, I think, blocked that shot. Dickinson line doing good against the Connor Scheifele line so far. Why is this team allergic to scoring goals? You do know that the best goaltender on the planet is in net for the Winnipeg Jets, right? We're all, you know, I know everyone likes to take cheap shots at Connor Hellebuyck for his play in big games. This is not a big game. Connor Hellebuyck is the best goalie in the world. So it shouldn't be super shocking. We haven't created a ton of offense in the second period thus far, though, I will say. I'll concede the point. But I want to win. I want to win a game. I just want to win a game, guys. What do I have to do? So Korchinski looking like a bust, so trade him. I don't know if I would have said it like that. Look, there is an obvious role for Kevin Korchinski on this blue line. Like, and I've said this so many times before. Like, having a puck-moving, third-pairing left shot defenseman, the Blackhawks have a hole for that. They're not the Chicago Blackhawks are not holding on to Matt Grzelcyk for 5 years, you know? There is an obvious role for Kevin Korchinski. He's just got to play himself into that role. What are his stats? I don't even know what his stats are. Can I be honest with you guys? This is how bad I am at my job. I don't even know how Kevin's been playing, to be honest with you. 20 points in 36 games. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. It's not you have to play me right now in the first team, but it's all right. Ooh. Bouncing puck around Spencer Knight's crease, and he snags it. Boring. What happened to our offense? It's just been stale. It's gone a little stale over the past few games. You know? I'm not losing my mind over it just because we've seen this team this year, literally not even like this season, we've seen this team have cold stretches and hot stretches. So, like, I'm not tweaking about it. We mixed up the lineup a little bit. Burakovsky is not in tonight. But, yeah, it's not been great. Connor Murphy fakes a shot. Now he rips when it goes wide. Slaggert backhands one to Oliver Moore. Oliver Moore makes a really nice move, protects the puck well against Adam Lowry. He gets absolutely leveled by Lowry, but still makes the play. Puck comes in from the point. Connor Murphy could not hit the broadside of a fucking barn, man. Connor Murphy is missing the net by a net's length. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose or if he's just fucking... It looks like Stevie Wonder taking shots from the blue line, for fuck's sake. Is he trying to do this? Is he trying to miss the net and, like, have the puck bank against the end boards and back out front? Like, is he trying to do that every time he's shooting the puck? Or am I mistaken? Is he getting clammy under the pressure of Pete Crow Armstrong wearing his jersey? Nice work by Wyatt Kaiser there. Man, that kid can skate. Bless you. Thank you. Spencer Knight plays it to Wyatt Kaiser. His pass gets deflected in the neutral zone. Turns it over. Scheifele to Connor. Back to Scheifele. Protecting the puck away from Levshunov. Levshunov staying with it. Battle of 55s down low. Sam Lafferty just absolutely got cooked by Morrissey. Morrissey makes a nice play. Jets can't capitalize, though. Puck's still free. Scheifele. Morrissey. Fakes the shot. Lafferty dancing. Staying in front of the shot. Good work there by Sam Lafferty defensively. It's looking like a power play here for this first line for the Winnipeg Jets. Kyle Connor turns past Colton Dock, makes a move to the net, loses the handle of the puck, thankfully. Dock not able to get the puck out. Oh, geez. Goal's coming here. Here's Stanley with the sharp angle shot, hits the back of the net. Kyle Connor has it. Lafferty assisting Kaiser in the corner. Levshunov tries to play it up the boards. No one's there but Stanley for the Jets. He passes it to Scheifele. Scheifele shoots, deflects just wide. Jeez. All these Blackhawks have been out on the ice for 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, and it breaks free. Artem Levshunov is gassed, but he's in on a breakaway. Yeah, he was never going to have enough energy there to get anything off. Scheifele was able to recover and get a stick on that. He had been out there for 2 minutes. He was never going to win that race. Bless you. Thank you. How about we trade for Scheifele? I don't think the Winnipeg Jets are going to trade their, best offensive player, their star first line centerman. They might consider a retool thing if things get hairy at the deadline, but I promise you the Winnipeg Jets are not trading Mark Scheifele. You do realize there are Winnipeg Jets fans out there saying, why don't we trade for Connor Bedard? Like, literally, what could the Winnipeg Jets offer you that you would take for Connor Bedard? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Scheifele is Connor Bedard, because he's not. But I think fans like to talk about trading for elite players without, bringing up what that would cost. Can we get some zone time? Zone time for the poor. This is my dad right now. Zone time for the poor. Please spare some zone time for the poor. I'm just kidding, Dad. I would love some ozone time. This has not been a good second period from our Blackhawks. I'll tell you that. It's not been great. Chad, if you guys want to talk about, star players that you're going to trade for, Jason Robertson is a guy you should be having a conversation about. If you want to talk high-end talent, big trade, Jason Robertson is let's have that conversation. All right? Let's have the J-Rob conversation. Still hasn't come to a deal with Dallas. The negotiations have not gotten very far from everything. According to my sources, the conversations have not gone very far in Dallas between Jim Nill and the Dallas Stars and Jason Robertson. Jason Robertson, okay, I gotta fucking, oh my gosh. Dude, can this thing not be an annoying piece of shit for 1 second? Jason Robertson and Panarin? No, not Artemi Panarin. I would literally... Jason Robertson, not Panarin. Panarin's going to go to a Dallas or a Colorado or a Minnesota or a Carolina. Artemi Panarin's going to one of those two teams. Artemi Panarin is 34 years old. All right. Jason Robertson is 26 years of age, very much so on the Blackhawks timeline. We're back. Okay. Jeez. Jets almost just scored right there. We're doing J-Rob talk. Go do some research, chat. We're doing J-Rob talk. Second intermission. Just giving you guys a heads up. Connor McDavid himself when Edmonton shits because of Bowman. Well, McDavid's not going to get traded. So McDavid is going to leave in 2.5 years, or he's going to resign. He's not going to get traded. Bet he goes to Detroit. Who, Panarin? Yeah, that could happen too. That's another team. Panarin would not be going to a team currently. Oh, Oliver Moore, what a play. Gets a shot on, but Hellebuck makes the save. Man, Oliver Moore has been the best Blackhawk forward for several games. Several games, Oliver Moore has been really exciting. Jets dump it in. Jeez, I am underneath my TV. I'm going to get a throbbing headache sitting like that. Jason Robertson for Turbo, Korchinski, second rounder, third to fourth and fifth. Guys, if you think you're getting a superstar player for mid assets, you are foolish. Oh, Lardis carrying it up, gets dispossessed in the neutral zone. Hawks go for a change. Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh, what a save. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Puck's still loose. Where is it? Knight covers it. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Thank you, Mr. Knight. TYMK in chat. 19th save of the game for Spencer Knight. How good is he, man? Wow, how good is Spencer Knight? Look, J-Rob is probably going to take, you know, a first-round pick, a prospect like Oliver Moore or Nick Lardis, maybe Frank Nazar, you know. Maybe they want a defensive prospect. Jason Robertson is not. You're not getting Jason Robertson for an Andre Burakovsky or a Tyler. Like, that's not. Oh my gosh, Jason Dickinson! Boom! Gets the Hawks on the board first. Kind of a nothing play, but we will take it. 1-0. The crowd is on its feet. Let's go. There we go, Dickie. The Dickinson line getting the better of the Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele line tonight. Things you love to see. Damn, it was just a dump in, and he just skates onto it and rips it. That was a Caleb Williams pass from Donato. Every once in a while, Jason Dickinson will just have one of the best shots you've seen in a long time. Like, sometimes you're miles behind again. Dude, I'm telling you, I have refreshed my stream multiple times. There's nothing I can do about it, brother. Like, my CHSN is just delayed, plus the 15 to 20 second YouTube delay. I am going to be behind you guys. There's nothing I can do about it. I appreciate you letting me know. Again, there's nothing I can do about it. I promise you, it's more frustrating for me than it is for you guys. I wish I could be synced up with your TVs. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Sorry, not to be mean, but I am told every single game that I'm behind. And I know. Donato with a nice pass to Murphy. He doesn't miss that time, but Connor Hellebuck makes the save. Oh, that puck was on edge. He's getting fired up with that drunk fan. Don't yell at us. So mean. I just pause it till we're even. Ball knower. That's a ball knower thing to do. I mean, you guys have literally seen me get ESPN. I've turned ESPN notifications off, but you guys have literally seen me get ESPN notifications before goals go in. Like, they're like... Jason Dickinson is expensive. No, he's not. Jason Dickinson is not expensive. Jason Dickinson's contract is 4.2. Yeah. Teams are still going to want him. You can retain. If you're the Blackhawks, you retain. You can retain half that. Honestly, if you're the Blackhawks, you should retain 90% of that salary and get back, a second-round pick. 4.5 mils league average, yes, but for contending teams that are going to want Jason Dickinson to play like their fourth-line center, 4.25 is not what you want to be paying for a fourth-line player, which is what Jason Dickinson will probably be if he goes to a contender. That's ball. That's ball right there. Danny Wirtz chopping it up with Caleb and PCA. What is Caleb munching on, bro? He's just like me, man. He eats food. He's just like me for real. Bedard has been so cooked since coming back. Something tells me that doesn't pain you to write that. Something tells me you were smirking while writing that, thinking to yourself, this will upset the Blackhawks streamer. Something tells me that did not pain you one bit to write. Something tells me you wrote that gleefully. If I had to guess, you were grinning from ear to ear while writing that. Dickinson is not on a contending team. He's on the Blackhawks that needs to get to the cap floor. Yes, but Jason Dickinson is going to get traded at the deadline. So I think that's what Sergeant Baloney was talking about. Sergeant Baloney is a hilarious name. I don't know why I don't talk about that more. Nice play by Bedard in the corner to get that puck back to Kaiser at the point. Levchinov finds Bedard. Back to Kaiser. Makes a nice cut. Throws one to the net with traffic. Puck still free. Hellebuck saves it. Brother, I want him to get 4 points every game. I just, how many times do I just don't care to have this conversation. Bedard is cooked since coming back from injury. Was he cooked in the Nashville game? No. Was he cooked in the Calgary game? No. He should have had 4 points against Calgary. He literally should have had 4 points against Calgary. He played fantastic. He was bad in the Bruins game, and he's been fine tonight. He's coming back from he had a shoulder injury that he was out for a month. It's gonna take him a few games. Let's not have TikTok brain attention spans. Let's have patience. He's going to be just fine. It's Connor Bedard. I'm telling you what, Frank Nazar is going to get back in the lineup, and he's not going to look like Frank Nazar from the first 10 games of the season or the last 10 games of last season. He's not going to look like that. I'm just letting you guys know so that we don't have to have this conversation 5 games into Frank's return. We don't have to say, oh, what's going on with Frank? Frank is not looking the same. Yeah, of course he's not looking the same. He's going to be fine. Just give him a couple games. You don't need to say he's cooked. It's just so dramatic. Jets break it in. Jonathan Toews with a sick move around Crevier. Oh, wraparound attempt. Thank you, Mr. Knight, for the save. Bedard going to be better than Kane. We need Nazar and Tavo back already. Hawks have no offense right now. I love the way you defend our boys. I just don't understand. Like, I am a big hater. I am a massive hater. I just don't understand what is the point of, like, getting so up in arms over the future of your franchise, over your best young players. Like, we're talking about 20 and 21-year-olds right now, calling them cooked for not being at a super high level in the hardest league in the world after missing a month with injuries. Like, it boggles my mind. I've watched sports my whole life. Like, I know I've played sports. You know, I've been injured in sports. I've come back from injuries. For me, it's just like, this is the sky blue. Yes, it's just like simple. Like, why would I sit here and criticize 98? Like, what? You know, even if it's not criticism, Oliver Moore draws the second penalty of the game. Oliver Moore has been absolutely fantastic. All these people freaking out. This team has no offense. This team has no offense. We're watching 11 make fantastic plays every single period. And it's like they're not resulting in goals and they're not resulting in wins, and so people just act like they aren't happening. I ghosted your Hollywood comment. No, I did. I didn't read it. I'm exhausted. You guys are exhausting me with these Bedard comments. Here's Bedard. Oh, fuck. Poke check. Nice play by Artie. Diving play. Now go. You have 4-on-3 here. Green into the zone. Bertuzzi passes it 5 feet behind Connor Bedard. Holy shit, Bert. What the fuck? All right, here's more. Green. Bedard, what a move. Oh, what a pass! Bertuzzi! Shut the fuck up! All you talking shit about Connor Bedard! Oh my gosh, did you see that? Can you guys stop? Oh, Connor Bedard, what's wrong with Connor Bedard? And just watch the game. Sit back and grab some fucking popcorn. And relax. And enjoy the show. He keeps it in. Works it down low. Bang pass off the wall for Levchinov. Tight area. Good pass to Green. Green to Moore. Moore. Oh, what a save. Bedard. Oh my gosh. What a save from Connor Hellebuck. Bedard can't believe it. Connor Bedard cannot believe it. What is it? And so now I'm going to have people in my chat saying, what's wrong with Connor Bedard's shot? What's wrong with his shot? The best goalie in the world makes a mind-blowing save, and there's going to be people in here. What's going on with Connor Bedard? What's wrong with him? He's a magic man. He is a magician. Are we opening our eyes? Are we watching what just happened on that power play? He is a magician. Stop. I'm going to fucking time out. I'm going to ban... Oh! Donato throws it back in front. Dickinson, Lardis kicks to the stick, plays it in behind for Foligno. Foligno keeps it moving along the wall for Donato. Donato now here in the corner. 35 seconds left on the Blackhawks man advantage. Grzelcyk to Donato. Donato shoots one. Deflects off Hellebuck and goes out of play. I love Connor Bedard. Literally, Bedard with the stupid no-look drop passes. Trade him 2 minutes ago to I love Connor Bedard. Ed Belfour was most overrated goalie. Okay, why are we... Stop it. Gosh. You guys grind my gears sometimes. Nice. Hawks win the draw. Back to Grizzlick. Bedard's out there with Lardis. I love this. Give it to Bedard. Let him find Lardis. He finds him. Oh! Lardis wasn't able to get a shot on. You know Bedsy wants to feed Lardis. You know he wants to feed him so bad. Here's 98. Pulls up. What a move! Oh, it just gets blocked. He's so good. And I have people in my chat saying that he's cooked. He's so good. Kaiser. Foligno in front of the net. Jets get it out. Really threatening power play. Unlucky not to have scored on there. A bunch of good looks. Boomers for Bedard. Let's go. Boomers for Bedard. Love that. Love to hear that. Nice. Jets turn it over. Oh, Hawks not able to capitalize. 38 seconds left in the period. Jets turn it over again. Crevier into the Jets zone. Plays it in deep. Dickinson reaches for it, but Perfetti tries to prod it along the boards. 20 seconds left. Good pressure here from the Blackhawks. Another good shift from this checking line of Dickinson, Donato, Mikheyev. That drag was egregious. Yeah, that was nasty. Why do we do Ed Belfour talk every stream? Sergeant Baloney just has to say that Ed Belfour was overrated once a stream, and then Lebowski freaks out. Oh my gosh, he just snapped. Was that Barron? Whose ankles did Bedard just claim? That drag was so disgusting. Oh my gosh, that would have been the sickest goal. That would have been one of the Bedsy goals of all time. Is Oliver Moore one of the most underrated rookies this year? He's looked amazing these past 10 to 15 games. Yeah, he's been fantastic. Oliver Moore's been awesome. that toe drag was morally reprehensible. Dude, Bedard's play on that entire power play was morally reprehensible. That was witchcraft. You know, that was if somebody in the 80s was doing that, they would have hung him for witchcraft. Boomer for Bedard here. Let's go. I love my boomers for Bedard. Love you guys. I'm blocking this moron. Oh my gosh, you guys chat rage baiting chat on chat violence. Hate to see it. Normally the rage baiters use all their energy on me, but every once in a while. All right, back to the Dallas book, shall we go? Back to the Dallas books. Shall we have this conversation? So Elliot Friedman reported a little while ago that after the Dallas loss to the Edmonton Oilers in the playoffs this past season, Chicago sports going viral tonight. Dude, if we could just get a sick Bedard goal. If we could get a sick Bedard goal tonight, that would be very special. Just for it to go. Oh my gosh, guys. No S in the D talk in chat. Come on. Let's clean it up. I don't really care, but let's, come on. If we could get a viral Bedard moment, that would get us on SportsCenter. All I care about is getting on SportsCenter. Give me dude, if Bedard scored that goal on that toe drag with the Jonathan Toews night, with Caleb Williams in the crowd, That's getting 250,000 likes on SportsCenter. A trade for Robo starts with Korch and Lardis. I'm ready. I'm ready for it, Ralph. Do it. Throw in a 2028 first, or throw in 2 seconds. Korch, Lardis, 2 seconds for Jason Robertson. Here you go. I'd do that today. I would do that right now. No from me on trading Lardis. You do realize that, like, we are hoping that at his peak, Nick Lardis could be a Jason Robertson type player. We know Jason Robertson is a Jason Robertson type player, and he's only 26. Like, look, I am very bullish on Nick Lardis. I have glazed Nick Lardis for well over a year on the internet. I have defended Nick Lardis. I have said that Nick Lardis is going to be a good NHL scorer. You trade him for Jason Robertson. If you just have to give up Korch and Lardis for Jason Robertson, you're talking about Nazar, Frundell, Bedard, J-Rob, Kanserov, Burt, top 6 next year. And we're freaking out about Nick Lardis, you know? Lardis, Korch, Berkey, Florida's first for Robo. Now we're talking. Robo next to Bedard would feed families. Hey, I'm on stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna talk shit, but I'm not trying to get canceled.
Yeah, don't get canceled. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you after stream. Wait, say it again.
Hi, stream.
My sister says hello. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Cup team with Robbo. Yeah, dude. I think if you can get Jason Robertson without giving up Nazar, Levshinov, our first round pick this year, like if you can get J-Rob without giving up any of those 3 assets, or Frundell, if you can get J-Rob without offering up one of those 4 assets, you do it in a heartbeat. I know we're excited about Lardis, but like there's still Vaclav Nestrasil. There's still Mason West. There are still more like first round picks that we're not even getting super excited about because they're still a year or 2 away. You give up Nick Lardis for Jason Robertson. And yeah, I say you really go for it. I think he will. I think they might try to shop him. I don't know. It's going to be so interesting. The silver lining for us is that Dallas is going to feel like they need a shakeup after this year, because what are the odds they beat Minnesota and then beat Colorado? You know? So like, odds are Dallas is not getting past the second round of the playoffs this year, which I think bodes well for us. Problem is what if Dallas gets to the second round, loses to Colorado, and Jason Robertson continues to be like their best player and lights it up in the playoffs? Are they going to want to move him? You know, they're going to be selling as high as possible on him. Look, I think you break the bank for J-Rob. Lardis kind of reminds me of Patrick Sharp, but not as good. Half the young players on the team reminds people of Patrick Sharp. I don't think Sasha Boisvert is ready to make the jump. I'm gonna level with you, TJ. I don't think Sasha Boisvert. I mean, he hasn't been exactly, lighting it up at BU. He's got like 3 goals on the year. You know? I don't think Sasha Boisvert is a guy that's going to come into the Blackhawks lineup right now and make an impact at the NHL level. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, if this actually happens, where does Robertson fit on the hypothetical Hawks contending team? 3rd best forward? Yeah, probably the 3rd best. Maybe the 2nd. Jason Robertson's still 26, you know? Like he's still improving. Like he's having a career year right now, isn't he? $17-7. What am I looking for? I don't know why I'm doing it this way. There's way easier ways to do this, but I don't want to type right now. Jason Robertson has 56 points in 49 games. Let's go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, what was that massive year he had? He had 109. What's his projected this year? 94 points. Okay, not a career year, but still a very solid year. Yeah, I mean, right now he'd definitely be our 2nd best. I think Lebowski is saying that like maybe a Frindell or Nazar could end up being better. I think is what he's alluding to. Look, Jason Robertson is a fantastic scorer, but let's not pretend like Jason Robertson is some defensive stalwart or like a fantastic checker. He's not. That's why he's not on Team USA. I know people on Twitter might make you think that Jason Robertson isn't on Team USA because he's like a quarter Asian, but that's not the case. Jason Robertson isn't on Team USA because maybe the general managers in charge are a little, so far up their own asses, but Anton Frindell is a two-way player. He is a strong, physical, two-way player that, if he can continue to get better offensively, can continue to get faster, Anton Frindell is like the prototypical power forward that you win with, That's a guy that, like, GMs mess their pants over. You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going? Anton Frindell is like the wet dream of general managers in the National Hockey League. So there is definitely a world where Anton Frindell could be significantly better of a hockey player than Jason Robertson. He might not put up the amount of points, Jason Robertson would score 50 with Bedard. If the Blackhawks are going to win a Stanley Cup, Robertson IMO would have to be the 4th best player on the team. I hear what you're saying. The thing is because I know what your brain is thinking, like he's like maybe like the 3rd best player on the, and also like Artem Levshinov could be, we're also not talking about like maybe Artem Levshinov could be the best player, or the 2nd best player on the team. Like realistically, I do think Artem Levshinov's ceiling is that high. But I know what you're thinking. Like Jason Robertson is, probably the 3rd best player on Dallas behind Mikko Rantanen and Miro Heiskanen. But the thing is I think Connor Bedard is going to be better than Mikko Rantanen. I think Connor Bedard is going to be a top 3 player in the world, and I don't think he's going to be number 3. So with that being said, it's a little different when you've got a guy, when your top dog is that good, you don't need your 2 through 3s or your 2 through 4 being as good. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm putting down? Like the 3 through 6 best players or best forwards on the Edmonton Oilers don't have to be as good because of how good their 1 and 2 are. I know you said forward. It's the same thing. The same thing applies. And I still think I don't think that's true at all. I don't think you need Jason Robertson to be your 4th best forward. I think that is a crazy statement. I think that's a crazy statement. I think you can go, other than the Florida Panthers, you can go to other Cup teams, and Jason Robertson would be better than the 4th best forward. To win a Stanley Cup? Yeah, man. Yeah. Come on, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If the Edmonton Oilers had Jason Robertson last year or the year before that, they probably would have won the Stanley Cup. Jason Robertson wouldn't have been the 4th best forward on the Edmonton Oilers. He would have been the 3rd best. I agree with you on 3rd. I agree with you on 3rd. I don't think you can win a Stanley Cup with Jason Robertson being your 2nd best forward. I agree with that statement, Lebowski. I'm not sold on Jason Robertson. I don't look at things like black and white like that. I think teams can be constructed in different ways. Not every team that wins the Stanley Cup is completely constructed like the Florida Panthers, I said Robertson would be the 3rd best player on the Oilers. That's what I was saying. That's what I said. Did someone disagree with me, Ralph? Are you rebuttaling to someone who said... Frundell, Bedard, Kanserov, Burt, Nazar, Robo, Tavo, Moore, Nestrosil, Doc Green, Spellacy. That's the thing. If this Blackhawks team, I think people are failing to this Blackhawks team is going to be so deep with talent based on how many 1st-round picks they have had. And I know the rebuttal is not everyone's going to pan out. Most of the 1st-round picks are going to pan out to be at least solid NHL players. They just are. That is statistically how it works. If you have a team with insane depth and then a superstar in Connor Bedard, who's going to be scoring 120 plus points every single year, and then you have an elite blue line and one of the best goaltenders in the world, you can win a Stanley Cup like that. I don't subscribe to this you need 4 superstar forwards to win. If you've got 4 lines that can on any given night take over a game, and then you've got 6 big puck moving, good skating defensemen and one of the best goalies in the world, you can win a Stanley Cup. People on Twitter, and I get in arguments with some of these guys on Twitter, and they're like, there's not enough play drivers on this team. You need another play driver. It's You don't have to play the compare game, you know? Like there's a reality that when this Blackhawks blue line are in their primes, there's a very possible reality that this is the best defensive group in hockey. That is so possible. You know? I'm agreeing. Okay. Legitimately so stacked in the forward prospect pool. The depth of the team would have to be insane. Yeah, and I agree. And so that's kind of my point, is that, like, look, it's true. They don't have several superstars in the top 6. That's just the reality. But they are going to have insane depth, and they're going to have more than enough cap space to keep everybody around. You know, they're going to be able to keep every good depth player around. And so you're going to have talent, you're going to have ridiculous talent in your bottom 6. You know? And so if that's the case, and then it's headed by Connor Bedard and Spencer Knight, and then, you know, this blue line, I don't agree with everybody else with the common, like, oh, they still need like 2 superstars. I don't know if it's true. Petition to change the song to Skrilla by Kodak Black. Born about my Skrilla. All my brothers, monkeys, we gorillas. All my brothers clutching, we some hitters. Birds on my timeline, call it Twitter. Twoot, twoot. Come on, bro. I don't play about the finesse kid, bro. I am. People say I look like Kodak Black. This team is going to ultimately win from the back end and out. I agree. It's going to be the blue line. Just as most Stanley Cup winners are the blue line. People lose their mind over the forward groups. It's the defense. It's the best defensive cores that win the Stanley Cup. Go back, look at that Tampa decor. Look at the Vegas decor. Look at the Florida decor. They're stacked 1 through 6. Go back and look at the Blackhawks decor. It's the best decors. And the Blackhawks have a sick decor. Oliver Moore from Nick Lardis. Whew. Shot goes just wide. Here's Lardis behind the net. Oh, fine Slagger! Did it go in? Please tell me it's in. That could have been my fucking Slagger goal. Oh my gosh, chat. That was my $5 on Slagger. Who wrote it with me? I predict these things. Can I see the Slaggert chance? I have a feeling it might have squeezed in. I want to see it. Oh my gosh, Slaggert didn't shoot the puck. He didn't get anything on that. It would have been a goal if he just, like, put any mustard on it. As San Jose building the team the wrong way again? Yes, correct. The San Jose Sharks defense is shocking. Don't let anybody, like, name Muka Medulin and, you know, Cagnoni or whatever that kid's name. Like, do not let these guys trick you into thinking that decor of those, like, mid-tier defensive prospects. Like, that's not a Stanley Cup winning defensive core. It's just not. Lards with the sauce. Yeah, that was nice. Here's Lardis. Into the zone. Slaggert now. Slaggert! Oh my gosh. More second chance. Shoots it wide. I have a feeling those are my chances for my Slaggert anytime goal. Guys, I told you. I saw it. I saw it. But just Landon Slaggert, unfortunately, has no finish. Sharks are going to be Toronto 2.0. They might be, man. I don't like the way they're built. I really don't. Slags is buzzing. Slags is not good. I agree with both those statements. Slagger is buzzing, and he's also not good. And he's also not great. I need to stop being so critical and mean on Landon Slagger. He is what he is, you know? I don't know why he's like always the guy that I pick on. Especially like given how hard he competes, he should not be the guy that I like pick on, but I got to pick on someone. Can we please dedicate a decent amount of stream time to shitting on the Sharks? I feel like I've talked a decent amount of shit about the Sharks tonight, but like I've made fun of Macklin Celebrini for being a -1 in a game where his team won 4-1 tonight. Like I did do that. I'll show you guys this tweet I had today about the San Jose Sharks. Miserable for McKenna, who I always fight with this guy, by the way, but he said, "Can I get a look at the defense, please?" Because this tweet was just glazing the forward group right now that they got, oh yeah, I forgot, the Sharks got Kiefer Sherwood today for 2 seconds. I said nothing to see here. This is literally how the San Jose Sharks, this is the San Jose Sharks build. You know, sick offense. This is their defense. Nothing to see here, chat. Just the San Jose Sharks organization. That's all. Nothing to see here. Carry on. Carry on with your day. Enjoy your evening, everyone. Carry on. Carry on. Nothing to see here. Here's Taze. Drops it to Stanley. Gets it back. Tyler Bertuzzi knocks him to his feet. Or to his knees. Kaiser loses it in the corner. Stanley banks it high off the glass. Good play by Wyatt Kaiser. I don't know if he should have cut back there. Oh, it works out well. Plays it over to Levshinov. Levshinov gets it to Bertuzzi, who finds Bedard. Oh, toe drag release. Gets deflected. He gets hit by Stanley behind the net. Nice. Oh, Donato almost cut that off. And puck goes out of play. Maybe a dog? No, they said it got deflected. No delay of game. No dog penalties. Sharks got no cup. Big Head Hockey's art always looks like AI. I don't get it. I think it's probably because it is AI. Sharks drafted Patrick Falloon, first ever pick. What? Wyatt Kaiser would be the crown jewel young defenseman on the Sharks. If Wyatt Kaiser was on the San Jose Sharks, Spit and Chicklets would be talking about him every single episode. This guy Kaiser, I mean, he reminds me of Duncan Keith. The way he can skate, like I swear to God, if he was on the Sharks, he would get glazed. You could have 2 Wyatt Kaisers in the world. One could be on the Blackhawks and one could be on the San Jose Sharks. And the Wyatt Kaiser on the San Jose Sharks would literally have people saying, I don't know, the decor in San Jose might be just as good. You got Dickinson, you got Kaiser. Wyatt Kaiser's like the 4th best defenseman in the Blackhawks system. Chicklets has gotten so bad. I still love Chicklets. I still love Chicklets, but they have their favorites, you know. They have their favorites. I think in general, just like the national media is not glazed the Hawks the same way as the Sharks, and I do understand that the Sharks are, you know, ahead of the Blackhawks right now in the standings. They're currently in a wild card spot. They might make the playoffs, you know. They really might. But I think that I just don't tweak about it because I see that the way that the San Jose Sharks are built, like it's not a team that's going to win, They are years away from winning several playoff series where I don't think the same thing as the Hawks. I really don't. Like the Blackhawks defensemen are, they've got all the talent in the world on the blue line. They all regurgitate the same shit. Chiclet's not as bad as J Fresh. Oh my gosh, J Fresh makes me want. J Fresh is the most fucking stuck up, know it all fucking. Oh my gosh, I despise that guy. That guy sucks, man. He thinks. Sorry, I had to plug my light in, and now my camera's low as shit. J Fresh is a guy that just thinks his own shit doesn't stink because he developed this stupid fucking analytics model and he thinks it's gospel, and he's like, and he based on his model, it's fact and it's law and it's truth, and he's like a fan will be like, this player sucks, and he'll be like, no he doesn't, and he'll throw a card, he'll throw out one of his cards, or someone will be like, man, that Artem Levshinov has got so much talent. And it'll be like, no, see? His EV defense is 32%. And it's like, dude, literally, I'm going to say something I regret. That guy, and he had some smug-ass comment to Ben Pope a couple weeks ago that really pissed me off. I get defensive over Ben Pope. He's a little fucking, oh my gosh, man. Guy pisses me off so much. He just thinks he's smarter than everyone else. He acts like such a smug asshole on social media, and it makes me sick. It's like people like that aren't good for the sport. They're just not. Come on, Mickey. Vlasic gets there first on the PK, and he hammers it up the wall. Attaboy, Vlas. Sends it all the way down. Morrissey's got a carry for the Jets. Damn, Morrissey's sick. Morrissey is a really good player. All right, Jets get it set up. Here's Taze down low. Connor. Oh, Velarde. They're jamming away at it. Morrissey. Scheifele. Scheifele still has it. Looking for Taze in the slot. Not open. One-timer coming in. Kyle Connor. Rip that thing straight into Spencer Knight, who holds on. 48 seconds left in the PK. Blue number go up. It mean good. Another goal for Matthews. Glad he's finally waking up. He's been playing great. I've been watching the Leafs a little bit more. I've been watching the highlights to every single one of their games. Austin Matthews is back, and it's getting me excited. Austin Matthews, the past month or so, has been playing like a top 10 player in the world, and it's getting me really excited. And he's doing it with Bobby McMahon and Max Domi. So that gets me excited for when he's playing with Matt Boldy or Jack Hughes or Jake Gensel or Matthew Tkachuk. I'm getting excited about it. Captain America is back. Yeah, those AI models also don't account for any sort of emotional factor, or clutch factor. Those models don't account for those things. And it's that stuff is some of the most important factors in sports, and the AI models completely disregard them. Every goal, every shot is graded the same. But the reality is a goal scored to cut the lead down to, a deficit from 5 goals to 4 goals is not as important as a goal that's scored in overtime. You know what I'm saying? And those models don't account for that. So it's like, it's just trash, man. It's slop. It's AI slop. It's fucking garbage. And this guy's just, I'm actually a genius, and let me tell you guys, like, I just hate the way he, like, presents everything. He presents everything like, look what here you go, guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. Here's my new card for Kiefer Sherwood. He's actually it's like, dude, fucking watch the games and shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Like, I'm getting in arguments with guys on Twitter now, and they're telling me that Adam Fox is better than Zach Werenski because his adjusted expected goals for is better. It's like, blow me from the back, dude. What? His adjusted expected goals for is better? Like, what are we talking about? I grew up in a time where I watched a player and said, that boy cold, and that's all that mattered, you know? Like, it makes me sick. Like, I watch Adam Fox and I watch Zach Werenski, and I watch the impact that Zach Werenski has on a game and how it's noticeably better than Adam Fox, and I'm like, Zach Werenski's better than Adam Fox. You know? Like, that's how dude. Touch grass. Dork losers who miss doing homework so they use a calculator while watching sports. Yeah, I can't wait to watch hockey. Pulls out my Texas Instruments TI-84. I can't wait to watch my favorite team tonight. Pulls out graphing calculator. Y equals MX plus B these nuts. How about that? That's what I say about advanced analytics. Call me a boomer. I don't care. That shit exhausts me. Oh no, Murphy turned it over. Brutal. Dickinson saves his ass. Thank you, Jason Dickinson. Oh no, what a move by Perfetti. Oh, that didn't miss by much. Dickinson up to Mikheyev. Mikheyev carries it up. 9 minutes left. Mikheyev gets it in deep. Hawks need to start putting some pressure on, get some ozone time here. I don't want to just sit back and invite the Jets to attack and just lay down and die and play this scared defensive game. Taze's pass gets intercepted by Foligno. Oh, insane back check by Jonathan Taze. He just cooked Sam Lafferty there. Nice poke check from Green. Oh, no. Nice. Good save, Spencer Knight. Spencer Knight has been dialed. 29th save of the night from him. My goodness, this guy's special. Basically, he's a grandma. Jason Dickinson raising his trade value this game. I mean, he's been doing it all year. He's been great. But I agree. Like, I mean, how many games in a row are we seeing Jason Dickinson go up against the best lines in the league, you know? Adam Fox is a hofer, too. Adam Fox is a hofer. If Adam Fox is a hofer, that means nothing anymore. I don't think you should be a hofer for having one Norris Trophy and 0 Stanley Cup Finals appearances. I'm sorry. Call me old school, but Hall of Famer used to mean something. I know you're probably just joking. We're playing trap games now. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, young man? What do you guys think? Are we holding on to this? Are we holding on to this? Or do you guys have a sick feeling in your stomach like I do about how much defending we've been doing for the past 8 minutes? I mean, like, if this keeps up, the Jets are going to finish with 36 shots on net. Like, I guess Spencer Knight could save 36 shots, but I don't want to make him do it. Don't forget Adam Fox whined his way out of playing for the team that drafted him. Dude, also, like, people are like, like these Adam Fox arguments, they're like, look, he was bad in one game in the Four Nations. It's like one game. That was the game. That was the biggest game of his life. You can't just be bad at the biggest moment and be like, it's just one game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the game. That's the game. That he was terrible. He wasn't bad. He was atrocious. He was a detriment to his team. They literally couldn't put him on the ice. He was bad. Like, you can't be that bad in the most important game of your life and just shrug it off as, oh, it's just one. Look what he's done in the, like, I don't care what he's done in the fucking Metro during the regular season on 5-on-5. I don't. Adam Fox was also like, oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about this argument that I had with that miserable McKenna kid for like an hour a couple weeks ago about Adam Fox. And it's just pissing me off again. Let's get this puck out of the zone here. Nice. Artie gets it out to center. Jets looking to get it right back in, though. Kyle Connor dumps it. Spencer Knight plays it, but Lowry gets there first. Nice stick from Nick Lardis defensively, and he's going to carry it out for the Hawks. Makes a move in the center ice and dumps it in. Great work from 76 there. Oliver Moore almost just ran over Connor Hellebuck. Nice play there from Connor Murphy. Uh-oh, Slaggert just pulled that puck back into pressure. Kaiser with a great outlet pass, and Oliver Moore makes an amazing play. Now here's Lardis, gains the zone. Gets it in deep. He doesn't have any other forwards with him. Hawks going to go for a change here. Solid work there from that unit, though. Just killing time. Away from your own net. What a stick lift on the back check from Colton Dock. Picks his pocket. Foligno dumps it in. Hellebuck plays it. Good hit from Dock there. Grzelcyk gets on the puck. Tries to find it up the boards to Foligno. Tays intercepts and dumps it in. Jets have to tag up, though, so Hawks should be able to break this out. Here's Grzelcyk. Plays it off the wall for Foligno. Foligno can't do much with it. Shen intercepts. 5:17 left in the game. Puck in the corner in Spencer Knight's right-hand corner. Doc plays it up to Lafferty, who drops it for Grzelcyk, who circles back a couple times in his own end. Finds it Foligno, who just backhands it up the wall. Let's go Hawks chants rain out in the United Center. 5 minutes away from a victory, from their first win in 4 games. Come on. Bertuzzi can't get it up the wall. Morrissey makes a nice play. Good hit from Crevier, though, to keep him off the puck. Green moves it to Grzelcyk, who chips it out of the zone. And it goes all the way for icing. Wow, that was kind of a sus icing call. Yeah, Artem Levshinov is built like a fucking tank, man. Passivity. I mean, they're just not doing anything cute right now. They're not trying to turn the puck over, which I'm fine with. They're just dumping it in. it would be nice if we could, like, you know, win the puck on like an aggressive forecheck and get some ozone time, but they're not trying to like carry the puck in and lose it on the other team's blue line and have them going the other way. Oh no, tight angle shot. Knight makes the shoulder save. Bedard gets on it, finds Grizzlick. Grizzlick banks it off the wall. See, like, Grizzlick could have tried to make a pass in the neutral zone there, but he's not trying. They're not doing anything cute. He just plays it off the wall into the Jets zone. They're kind of just punting, living to see another day. Nice physical play there from Vlasic. Ooh, Jason Dickinson with a tight move around his own net. That could have been bad. It's going to be icing here on the Blackhawks again. 3:38 left. Woo! Adam Fox, a good offensive defenseman, at least, kind of like Seth Jones. Yeah, I'm not saying Adam Fox is not a good player. Adam Fox has literally won a Norris Trophy. I just don't think Adam Fox is like the elite of the elite. Like, I think there's better American defensemen. And I think if you're in a best-on-best situation, USA, Canada. Oh, no. Nice stick there from Vlasic. Hard battle in the corner. Hawks get it out. DeMello. Nice. Puck goes out of play. 2:59 left. Oh my gosh. 1-0, man. This has been a goalie off. This has been a goalie off between Spencer Knight and Connor Hellebuck. Fox is a rich man's Eric Gustafson. All right. Adam Fox is an amazing defender that any team in the league would want. If I just had an NHL team, I would rather Adam Fox over Seth Jones. But in a situation like the Olympics, where you need good combinations, you have the best offensive defenseman in the league already on your team. Like, if you've got Quinn Hughes and Zach Werenski, what is Adam Fox's role? Genuinely, what is Adam Fox's role on a team with Quinn Hughes and Zach Werenski? World Cup of Football ass game. Gosh, I am so sleepy, guys. Team USA needs Lame Hudson. See, but what would what would Lane Hudson do? Why do you need Lane Hudson if you've got Quinn Hughes? Lane Hudson isn't playing power play 1, and he's probably not playing power play 2, you know? He's Bobby Orr if you listen to Habs fan. I mean, Lane Hudson is a tremendous offensive defenseman. He is. He really is. But you've got Quinn Hughes. You've got the best, Cale Makar might say, hold my beer, but Quinn Hughes is so dynamic in the offensive zone. Like, I think people are going to start having the Quinn Hughes or Cale Makar conversation more often now that Quinn's on a team with stars. I think it's going to lead to, oh no, shot from the point, hits traffic. Oliver Moore with a nice play. Can they get it out? They can't. Lowry. Oh, shot gets blocked by Crevier. Nice work by him. Slaggert closes it down. No Lardis on this shift. Foligno's in for Lardis. It's Slaggert, Moore, and Foligno. Nemestikov over to Lowry, back to the point. DeMello. Puck doesn't get through. Slaggert gets on it. Can't get it out to Oliver Moore. Only as far as center ice. Jets play it back. 1:57 left. Jets are going to pull their goalie surely here. Caleb Williams making his way for the exits. Caleb, why are you leaving? Caleb, the game's not over. Caleb, job's not finished. Why are you making your way to the exit? Battling behind Spencer Knight. Who's going to come up with it? Net empty for the Jets. Extra attacker on. Puck goes out front. It hits a couple bodies. Alex Vlasic gets on it. He finds Mikheyev, who's going to find Connor Bedard, who's going to shoot it into the empty net. Hawks win. I guess it's a little premature to say that, but let's go. Bedard gets his goal. He deserved one tonight. He gets one. Really nice play from Mikheyev there. Unselfish there from Ilya Mikheyev. And Jason Dickinson just battling again. Let's go, chat. Hawks win. I almost missed. He just said I almost missed. That's so funny. Let's go. But you didn't. But he didn't. Nice. Now Bedard releases Mikheyev. Mikheyev into the zone. Dickinson getting up in the rush. Oh, Murphy almost got a chip in. Taze dumps it in. Shame the Jets are going to get... Dickinson chases it behind the empty net. Can he find Bedard for another cookie? Nice forecheck here from Bertuzzi. 34 seconds left. Hold on here. I don't want a stinky fucking late goal from the Jets. I don't want a consolation prize goal for the Jets. Spencer Knight, shoot it. Slaggert tries to poke it up the boards. Scheifele turns away from Crevier. 17 seconds left. Puck shot comes in from the point. Oh my gosh, it got deflected. It was so close. Thank goodness. 9 seconds. No. 7 seconds. Bertuzzi goes for the empty net. No. And they call it. That's the game. The Blackhawks win. Spencer Knight, 32 save shutout. I can say it. Spencer Knight with another shutout. Man, this guy is something else. Running out of superlatives for Spencer Knight, chat. He's top 5. Spencer Knight is top 5. Jonathan Taze and his Winnipeg Jets are shut out in Taze's first ever return to the United Center. Hawks win! Hawks win! Let's go, chat. Finally, we snap the 3-game losing streak. Hawks get 2 points. And they move on to Thursday against... Who are we playing Thursday? I forget who we play on Thursday. Rick Ball just said who we played on Thursday. The Canes on Thursday and then the Lightning on Friday. Ew. That is rough. That is a rough back-to-back. But maybe Bedard wakes up. I'm not engaging. Next game on ESPN Plus. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Yes, thank you, Mr. Knight. Indeed. Blackhawks win with Caleb in attendance. Buddy might have to come to more games. Dude, Buddy left. Buddy was walked out before he saw his boy Bedard's empty netter, man. He was like heading to the exits. I saw him getting up. I saw all the fans getting up for Caleb walking. Everyone was getting up. Oh, wait. Taze was the third star of the game. Did they actually just do that? Did he skate it? Did I miss that? Oh, no. You just baited me. Spencer Knight. What a dog. I know I'm super far behind, but I don't want to miss any of the Spencer Knight interview. I didn't say wake up. Someone said hopefully Bedard wakes up. Starman Spencer. He's a beast. Dude, Spencer Knight is him. Bring up Camesso. He just tries to focus on himself. Good answer. Good answer, kid. Good answer. Hawks win. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Man, I am so exhausted. I'm thinking about a post game right now. I'm thinking about a post game. The Owl. What a great dude. How is Soderblom still a Blackhawk? How do we win 2-0? How do we win a game and everyone's just shitting on Arvid Soderblom right now? Spencer Knight plays well, and then everybody in chat is like, "Oh yeah, Arvid Soderblom is ass." We see Spencer Knight stand on his head for 3 periods, and then everybody's reaction is, "You know who sucks? Arvid Soderblom." You guys are so funny. Arvid Soderblom catching strays. That was a massive game. That was a good game to win. Would have liked to see maybe a little more offense, a little more goals. We haven't been scoring much. We have not been scoring much. It is concerning. We saw Bertuzzi on the line with Bedard and Green. It wasn't as great as I kind of hoped it was. Hawks don't score on the power play, but they had some really good looks. Those were the most exciting moments of the game, or when the Blackhawks were on the power play. I feel like I'm doing a post-game right now. I should probably save it and do an actual post-game, even though I don't want to. I am running on fumes right now, but I should do a post-game, so I will do a post-game, but I don't want to do a post-game. I think that's pretty much it. Blackhawks win in Jonathan Taze's return to the United Center. Awesome moment. A 3-minute and 30-second ovation. Who bet? Anybody in chat bet over 3 minutes and 25-second ovation by any chance? Did anybody bet the ovation time over? Yeah, anybody bet the ovation time over? This just, according to Frank Saravalli, the standing ovation, this is the first standing ovation to go over 3 minutes and 29 seconds. It's like, okay, that felt like a nitpicked stat. ESPN-ass stat. Spencer Knight retires as a Hawk. Look, if Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane aren't retiring as Hawks, I'm not going to make a bold claim that anybody on the Blackhawks right now is going to retire a Hawk. I'll be honest with you guys. Here's a great hot take. Winning is much better than losing. This just in. Thanks, Lebowski. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I'm going to do a post game. Watch it tonight or watch it tomorrow morning with your grandma and your grandpa while you're at work. Watch it in your commutes to work. Watch it whenever. I don't care where you watch it. I don't care when you watch it. Just do me a favor and watch it. Maybe throw a like on it. And I will see you guys on Thursday night against the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's see if we can start putting together a couple of wins. It's going to be a tough back-to-back. No stream Friday. No stream Friday. So be locked in for Thursday, all right? All right? All right. Have a good night, guys. Go Blackhawks. I'll see you guys.